Thank you. Hi there. Thank you for the music. I'm from Argentina. That music as well is from Argentina. It's from a band called Soda Stereo. Big fan. I'm Gustavo Guadalupe. I've been in the insurance industry for 28 years, always working on the technology side, on IT, and I've been a consulting as well. I had a speech for today, talking about how technology is moving so fast and how we should be adapting to that technology. But that I threw that away when I talked with a user the other day, and he gave me the perfect example for today's conversation. He wanted to implement a predictive model, and he was asking me, I don't know if I need to use the loss ratio as an indication. I need to use the incur as an indication. I don't know. He didn't know where to begin. So I kindly asked him to stop and take a step back. And look, I'm a fan of technology. I love technology. I'm the first one that tries everything that comes out of everybody's innovation labs. Someone told me about technology from Google the other day, and I've been geeking out coding just for fun so I can learn about this new technology and I can build my toolbox. But transformation is not about technology. And here I am, a technology guy, telling you technology is not the important thing. It's like kicking myself. For the longest time, I thought transformation was to implement new things, implement the latest technologies. And I chase all the buzzwords that we hear in the market. Now, the last few years, we saw AI, we saw blockchain. I don't know what happened with that. But I realized the technology might be cool, might be fancy and shiny, but we need to go back to the processes and how we work. A survey found that 80% of insurance leaders believe that transformation is crucial for their company success. But only 30% they are happy with the results of their transformation efforts. And that, what is telling me, that result, that survey, is that transformation is not about technology, it's about how we use it. For the longest time, I was absolutely wrong, and with that, I might have created a digital mess trying to implement a new technology. Thank you. When I first started in insurance, I was 18 years old. I was in the IT department as a system operator, and my job was pretty easy. I needed to take care of a task here. I needed to take care of a task over there. I was 18 years old. I didn't saw any relationship between these different tasks. And I need to give credit to the general manager of that company. He asked me, you know what, you are in the IT department, you need to understand how the rest of the company is working. So I want you to work part-time for a week in each department. Now that really opened my eyes. Now I started to understand what they are doing, the different departments, and how they are working with their internal processes and their workflows. And I understood how that information ended up in the IT department. When I run a report, or I printed a policy, or run a process, now I started understanding a little bit more. But the thing is, that wasn't the whole picture. It was far from it. As I advanced in my career, I became a consultant, and I realized how these different workflows for these different departments interacted with each other, so they can make work the company as one. But also realize that efficiency at one level, it didn't mean that the whole company was going to be efficient. And I'm going to give you a personal experience here. Many years ago, I parked my car, I went to a restaurant. When I came back, it was a flash flooding, and I lost my car. I missed that car. Yeah. I called the insurance company, I opened the claim, and they told me, I'm not going to cover that because you didn't pay. I said, well, I'm pretty sure I paid. So I proved them that I made my payment, and the rest of the claim process was amazing. Was absolutely amazing. They treated me so well. I was taken care by the claims department. But I started thinking, well, what is happening? Why, me as a customer, I need to provide information that you should have already in the system? Well, how makes sense that they are not connected? They are not talking with each other. And the realizations for me changed absolutely everything. And now, after thinking about this for so many years, I understand there is a big picture. Every situation might have a different big picture. But transformation is going to happen when we rethink how we serve our customers, how the customers want to interact with us. Transformation is going to happen when we stop thinking in silos and we start designing processes that works across every single department as a single process, a single workflow, without the divisions of the departments. And through my journey, I found 3 key points for a good transformation effort. Number one is the customer. The customer really, they don't care. I didn't care about cloud, if my insurance company is in the cloud, or if they have AI, or I don't care about that. What I care about was a fast claim. What I care about was a lower premium, a good service, an easy experience overall for me. And when we talk about customers, remember that a customer might be a retail agent, it might be a GA, it might be a partner. The second point is we need to think about process first and technology second. Again, kicking myself. Think about the process. If that process is broken and you try to implement some technology, what you are going to make is you are going to make it worse with technology. You need to rethink how that process is working right now and improve that process before you implement any new technology. And so transformation should always start with you understanding your processes before you go to the software, or before you go to the technology. And number 3 is people. And this is near and dear to my heart. We are people. You know, we are here. And we make things happen. Not a system, no AI, no nothing. We do it. And one of the biggest challenges transformation can have is our employees, is our people. If you implement a piece of software and you don't have adoption from your employees, that software might end up being useless. So my recommendation is always bring your employees to the transformation movement. And also, bring your employees and your teams to events like these. There are many in the United States like these events. Allow your team to interact with other professionals. Invest in your people. When you invest in your people, what you are going to create is a transformation movement instead of a transformation project. And I swear to you, invest in people is the best return you can have. So I want to leave you with this. Technology is just a tool, you know. Build your toolbox. That's what I do. I build my toolbox. I do research and development. I do a lot of research and development. You know, when we started with blockchain, my security guy jumped on me because I was doing something weird, and the security raised a bunch of alarms. So do that. Make your security guy crazy. Yeah. I know I like it. So do research and development. Understand how new technologies can help you through your process of transformation. But you need to remember that transformation is when we rethink how we serve our customers and what is their need. So the next time you hear digital transformation, ask yourself, are we doing the same? Is this the same? Or are we digitizing the past? Because only when we rethink, we redesign, and we realign these processes, then we can truly call it a transformation. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.